Ice all day. Top shelf fish saute. Colo in LA. President rolling with the date. Pulling out the foreigns we could race.
The thing that I'll never really understand is when people, or I don't think I'll ever get to grasp with, is when people message me like, bro, you literally live my dream life. Like, please tell me how you did it. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. Like, you have to have something special about you to have been able to get to the position you're in. Like, please tell me your secret. Like, bro, you're amazing. Like, not even glazed, but just like, make me out to be like someone insane that I'm like 1 in a million or something, when I can guarantee you is not the case at all. I'm literally like the most normal person ever. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing that stands out that makes me different to the rest. The only difference between me and maybe someone else that hasn't got to where they want to get to with online business or whatever it is in life is just the fact that you just dedicate everything and you have that obsession. That's literally it. If you're a normal person and you can just get obsessed with something, then you're going to perform well and you're going to succeed, because that obsession just means that no matter what gets in the way, no matter what distractions come up, you just are going to push past it. If you have a potential distraction, I don't know, let's just say, I don't know, your friends want to do something on the weekend and it means it's going to take your whole weekend up, but you're working on your online business, you can't afford to do 2 days of nothing. That's not allowed. For me personally, I've never had a time, especially in the last year, where I've just not contributed to my work. Even if it's just 2-3 hours a day, there's not been a day where that hasn't been the case. It's on my mind constantly. I'm genuinely obsessed. You might think it's weird, you might think it's unhealthy, but I'm obsessed. That's what it is, and that's what's got me to this position, because no matter what comes up, I'm not gonna lie, as strange as it sounds, like the business and the progress is always at the front of my mind. Like, that is what I'm thinking about 90% of the time. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. And it has its downfalls. Sometimes when I actually do just want to sit and relax and just like not think about anything, like I can't, like it's just there, it just doesn't go away. So there definitely are negatives to it, but if you do want to be in this position, because for a bit of context, so far this year I've not made less than 60k in a single month, which is crazy for me to say even now. And I feel like every time I do say that, I do say it feels crazy, because even to this point, it just like, how is that fucking real? Like a year ago I was not making like near to that at all. But it just comes from obsession. It just comes from the fact that like you can't think about anything else. That's what it is. It's not me being special or better at a certain skill than anyone off the bat. I don't have any natural talent for this. It's just because I was so obsessed that I just put in the hours, and then because those constant hours are put in, the results speak for themselves. There's some crazy ass helicopter going past. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, I'm absolutely sweating in my room. The UK has got some next level heat wave, and I'm not even going to complain about it. Why? Because it's made me a shit fucking load of money. And not just me, a lot of my students have made a ridiculous amount of money from this heat wave, from selling fans on TikTok Shop, especially on live streams. Some of the creators have been going absolutely crazy because there's such a demand. I mean, I sent these, so essentially we're selling fans on TikTok Shop, and because I saw these fans in advance, I just thought, guys, order this in now, get practicing with your lives. And some people got them 2-3 weeks ago. They made a decent amount of money already. But I just knew as soon as some form of heat wave or some form of crazy heat hit the UK, the demand for these are going to go crazy, and people are just selling them like it's so easy. It's like free guaranteed money because they took action on what I advised them to do. Now, this is a prime example right here. Ashton started selling these fans a couple of weeks ago when I first sent them in, and now he's hit it at the peak time. Bro, he's doing £500 a day just from selling this one product alone. It's actually insane. And to be quite frank with you, Ashton's literally started TikTok Shop not even a month ago, maybe 2 weeks ago specifically, with what he's doing right now. So to be able to get those numbers already is kind of crazy, and this is inside of the inner circle. Before we get into the full-on vlog, if you are like completely new to TikTok, you don't even know what the business model I'm talking about is, I do have a completely free training which I'm going to link in the description, which is just going to teach you everything you need to know about TikTok. Because right now, I'm not going to lie, TikTok is just an insane opportunity, especially when it comes to summer. These months, people just do some of the most ridiculous numbers I've ever seen. Like I remember last year, Kado inside the inner circle, bro did $10,000 in August, and then that kind of just charged up to build some momentum. He went on in September to do, I think he did 70k this month. Yeah, here it is. In September he did 70k. So like summer is like the perfect time to lock in with this business model always, especially if you're someone that's like at school. Because personally for me, I was at university last year, and I was, really locked in throughout the year, but obviously I was studying at the same time, so my time management was very difficult. As soon as I had that break, it was wraps, and I never went back. Yeah guys, apologies for the way I look. I've been sweating today. It's hot as hell. I had to turn the fan off for the video so you guys can actually hear me, but I'm gonna be honest, it's hard to work in these conditions, especially in the UK, because like the heat affects us differently. If you have a look at like how thick the walls are in UK houses, and then there's like brick on the other side, it just keeps all the heat trapped. And then the PC as well. This be absolutely frying me right here. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the vlog, guys. It's just going to be a raw reality of what my sort of week looks like, and just showing you the behind the scenes of what actually goes into making this money, because you're going to see how obsessed I am with my business from just this week in reality. I probably don't talk about anything but that, to be honest. First run in like 10 days, boys. Weather in the UK is still nice out here. Beautiful running weather. I missed this, bro. It's only been 10 days, but it feels like longer. One day my back garden has got to be this kind of size. In a future home, my garden's going to be this fucking big. I'm going to have 2 football pitches on it. I'll have an astro one, I'll have a grass one. Yeah, I think I'll be pretty content then. Finished up the walk, and now we got a nice like 5-6k run back. I'm sweating like an absolute fucking lizard, but good run. Smashed it out. You know, when you're out of breath and like your chest starts just like stinging. I love that feeling. Just knows that I feel like I know I pushed myself hard enough. But yeah, gonna go inside, get some food. I usually, low-key, once a week I'll order myself food when I go for the walk around, but this time I got food in the fridge. I got some leftover Thai food, and Thai food slaps, so I'm gonna eat that and then get locked in. You know them ones where you just slap everything in one bowl? After the run and after eating, I just sat down at my desk, done some admin work, gone through all of the Inner Circle members' DMs, all that sort of stuff, checked up on my accounts, have a look at, you know, if any videos go viral, because usually what I usually do, and I think anyone can relate if they do TikTok, is the first thing they do when they wake up is they just check all their accounts. I got my other phone just sat on my bedside table and I'll just check through the accounts. But yeah, everything, nothing really crazy stand out, to be honest, nothing crazy viral overnight, but that's part of the game. And then right now I'm just about to record a YouTube video, and my setup's probably gonna make you laugh. I've literally got my fucking tripod on an old Easter egg box, got some electrolytes going after the run, and then yeah, we're just gonna sit here, record a quick YouTube video, get this done, and then we can lock back in with some more work. Sometimes it gets to the point where I'm just sat at my desk for so long doing work that I just sit outside, like just get a bit of fucking fresh air. This is the spot. I just have a chair just put here. I don't have any fancy furniture in my garden or anything. Literally just sit in this chair and just get a bit of fresh air, get a bit of sunlight, because I'll be sat at the desk. So, alright boys, I've rotated to another part of the garden to get some vitamin D, pause, and we're drinking a decaf iced coffee. Alright boys, just in a bit of random admin at the moment. Got myself some electrolytes going, some night ones of magnesium and shit, because I need some fucking better sleep. But you know how much of a headache PayPal is, it's horrible. I've just gone through loads of I can't even speak, old AI tools and cancelled all their subscriptions because I just wasted burning money. But I'm gonna have to call up PayPal because let me do my head in. Right guys, as you can see a bit later in the day, just giving you a little update on what I really got done today. Obviously went for the run earlier, and then typical day, just locked straight in afterwards, but a little bit of an update. Well, right now I have just shut down the PC and everything. It is, what time is it? Oh, my clock's working again, cool. It's 2 AM, which isn't awful, but there's literally like not really much more I can do. If I wanted to do more work today, I wouldn't be doing it to the standard I want to, and I've just done so much stuff to the point where it doesn't really make sense. But to break down what we have gone through, so went for the run 8 and then locked in. First thing we did was literally bulk make a load of videos, TikTok shop, smashed out a load of videos, because I have one product that's just winning for me right now, and the style is just winning, and I don't know why no one else is like doing the same thing. I'm just literally rinsing and repeating that, double down on what is going viral and what is working well for you. And then CRP, pretty simple stuff. I actually decided to make some of the videos myself. I wanted to try something a little bit different, so we'll see how it performs there. And then the people I'm outsourcing to, obviously if it works, I'm gonna put them on and make sure they can do that just as well as I've done. So yeah, that took up quite a lot of time because I made about 3 to 4 days worth of content, which is pretty good. But again, because stuff's already working, I'm just double downing on it and just doing it over again, and we'll see where it's at in a couple of days. If it dies out in the next 1 or 2 days, I'll obviously probably just ditch some of the videos I made today, but it's always worth preparing in advance when you have the time. And we ran up an Inner Circle call. Crazy cool, so much sauce dropped, as always. But yeah, that was a really good call. We went on for quite a while. Usually I do around an hour, but sometimes when we're just in that flow state, we go on for a bit longer. Loads of pages reviewed, as always. Some really, really good feedback on board there. And what I love is a lot of people turn up to the calls, and even though they don't send their own videos to review, they can see and they pick up on everything that I provide to other people and take that on board for their own content, which is amazing. So that's great. And then finally, just wrapped up with a few admin things, going over some VO3 stuff, just testing that out because the tool is so powerful at the moment. I can't wait for the next update, and I'm just going to be sticking on it, to be honest. I'm not going to gatekeep like what I'm doing with VO3. I'm going to tell you guys and document it, but the potential of that AI is actually scary. So I was working on that, and then finished up with a new module I added for the live stream section for the Forte Discord, which is essentially breaking down a couple extra tips with lives when it comes to like tonality of voice, engaging with the chat, like loads of detail on that. So I feel like there are a few aspects as to why people can't quite succeed with live straight away, even though inside the win section, some of the people that have started lives, you would have seen from previous vlogs, the results are just fucking insane. I've been going so hard on lives right now, which is why I'm constantly adding and updating that module, which is probably near to an hour long right now, but because there's so much source and detail in there, that's why people succeed so well, because they just know everything. Low-key today, I'm just going to do something I don't usually do, which is just sit in bed for like 10-20 minutes before I go to sleep, just chill a bit, because that's one thing I feel like I've been missing out on a lot, is just that transition between work and sleep. And that's why I kind of just cut it at 2, because if I wanted to do some more stuff that I had written down to do, I'm not going to do it to my highest potential. I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. I think I'm going to wake up early and go to the gym tomorrow, get some food, and probably just repeat the day and absolutely lock in. But I do have a couple of things planned that I want to talk about tomorrow, which I think are going to be really, really beneficial, because right now it feels like I need a change, and I think this one thing is going to be really, really good. Alright boys, don't mind my hair, I literally just got out of the shower, but I'm about to head off to the gym, smash out the admin work as always standard. What I really recommend is if you do get the time to like dedicate to the business, maybe you're starting to do well, you don't have to go to school anymore, or you quit your job, whatever. The first thing you do when you wake up is get that admin work done. I'll wake up out of my bed, straight over to the desk, and just get the basic essential admin work done. And that will be different for everyone. For me, it's firstly look at my TikTok videos and analyse which one performed the best, and then from there plan my content for the next couple of days. Because I bulk made ones yesterday, I'm not actually making new content, so that doesn't quite apply today. But then also messaging all my inner circle members back, so just getting back to them as soon as possible, checking the wins, just checking the Discord, cleaning everything up, admin work out of the way. And then the night before, sometimes I'll just put a couple of reminders down to finish as like quick work to get done. Because if you accomplish those small things at the start of the day, it's going to motivate you and feel like, and you have been really productive. Literally, I've been up for like an hour and I've done so much stuff. Like today, my little bits of admin as extra were 2 phone calls. I had to phone up PayPal support, and it was the first time I've ever had good support from PayPal. Like they actually sorted my issue. It was amazing. It was a blessing. Maybe they've changed their support, but I had a real human. It was very nice. Actually dealt with my issue properly. So shout out to PayPal. I never thought I would have said that. The amount of thousands of dollars. To be honest, in TikTok, I've never really had any money held with PayPal, but when I first started online business, like the reselling and the YouTube and stuff like that, I had thousands just on hold on PayPal. It was the most annoying. I'm sure people can relate. They've had money on hold in there for like 90 days or whatever. Yeah, I actually had a good experience. And then just a couple other things, a couple of the phone calls I had to do. I need to pay myself as well. If you know, you know, in the UK, I'm earning £12,500 a year, maybe £750, something like that. Yeah, I'm about to go to the gym right now. If you, well, couldn't tell. Right boys, we are at the gym. No other nice whips today. I'm low-key mogging, but that's how life is, dude. No, I'm joking. Out here hitting shoulders whilst watching the tennis. This gym is so loose, bro. Wait for it, wait for it. Yo, that info's low-key nice, you know? Look at it just glistening in the sun, by the way. Just beaming, that signal green in the sun. It just doesn't get beaten, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to wrap the car yet. Some food, I've got to ship that parcel off as well. Yeah, great gym session. Feeling so good, bro. Ready to just lock in now for the rest of the day. Oh, so hard to get out of this bloody car, man. Alright, let's ship this parcel real quick. Alright, got some salmon, got some steak, of course. I haven't had steak in a while. I need some fruit. The mango is not looking right, though. Well, this doesn't look bad, actually. No, this looks decent. It's that orangeness. What else? Got loads of fruit. That kiwi looked unreal. Steak, salmon, good eats. I also got myself a ginger shot. Why? I don't want to do it at all, but to be honest, every single day I try and do something that I just don't want to do, and I don't want to do these ginger shots, but just put myself in that position where I'm doing something I don't want to do, just keeps that self-discipline there all the time. It's something I always try and do every single day. So just a small thing, but I think if you want to implement it into your life, I'd really recommend it. Bro, my dad took my car to a car show. Look at all the mud. Fuck, bro. My shopping gets some absolute luxury these days. Just to sit on some beautiful carbon buckets. What an upgrade from the Fiesta. Alright, I'm gonna mention the steak and eggs first. Low-key butchered these eggs, but yo, this is gonna slap. Now we're gonna, bro, this kiwi looks so good. How green is that, man? These two right here, low-key some of the best fruits. Alright, this ginger shot time, I already CBA for this, bro. This like will linger as well for like the next couple hours. I'm gonna have to flush it out with like coffee or something. Sometimes you gotta do shit you just don't want to do, innit? Fucking spit half it down my face. On my life. That shit is fucking disgusting. It burns like a fucking prick. But it does actually wake you up, low-key. Alright boys, just about to hop on a call with a new Inner Circle member. We did just open up new spots, so now we're getting in some new creators, and I love this because this is where we bring in those new creators, and in like maybe a week or maybe a month, we see some crazy numbers, and it just makes me feel like how I felt when I was on that first initial call with them, getting them onboarded, and then where they're at now, and just to see the progression is amazing. So I know that people I'm about to hop on a call with right now are about to change their life. Yo, what's good, bro? I'm all good, thanks. How you doing, man? Perfect. 100%, bro. I'm super happy to get started. I'm going to firstly break down what the kind of Discord looks like. Obviously, of course, bro, that's 100% correct. And it's great that, I mean, a year is crazy, bro. That means you must have taken up some decent amount of knowledge, which is good. That's fire, bro. We can 100% do that. And we can actually incorporate that into TikTok Shop as well. For example, if we're doing like gym related products, you can include that there too. So, I mean, that would be perfect. Some products, it might be better to actually promote it facelessly. So this is how we do it. And it's literally what I showed earlier, where you just have the phone and you have the product in your hand. So those are the two kind of styles that I think we could really focus on, and you can do them on the same page. You don't need to. Bro, when certain people hop on the onboarding call for the Inner Circle, I can just tell when they're just locked in and they're just ready to grind. And it honestly makes me so happy to see people have this mindset going into things, because I know for a fact they're going to see results. Even if it takes them longer than they want to, I know they're going to be able to persist and push through that, and I just love seeing that. Especially the guy that I just had the call with, I know, and I want to come back to this in a month's time when he's doing insanely well. But yeah, that's crazy. And of course, there's some people that join, and I can just kind of get the feeling like they want to make something happen, but they just don't want it quite as bad yet. And that's where my role comes into place as a mentor. I'm not here just to teach people how to do well technically on TikTok, how to do the hooks and this and that and go viral. I'm also here to teach the mindset side of things and make sure that you fully have the best sort of mindset that you can apply yourself to be successful online. I've been so locked in today, I decided to treat myself a little bit of cake, ski, and recently I've been getting my electrolytes in like an ice cold. This just hits differently. I can't even explain. This is the nicest thing to drink in this heat right now. This is low-key when, you know, the day is almost defeating me, when now I'm sat in bed. Low-key, to be fair, some files were uploading on Google Drive, that's why, but I'm so close to just getting into bed and going to sleep. It's only like 1:22, so it's not awful right now, but yeah. I've got a few final things to do. In fact, let me talk through what we've been locked in with this evening. I've been working on a new YouTube video, fully edited and recorded by myself, of course. But this is basically going through VO3 and how you can make as many unlimited videos as you want, which is something I dropped inside the Forte Discord first, and they've just been printing with it. I've been seeing some of the craziest views I've ever seen in my life. There's one specific page that's being run by this guy who's doing ASMR content, and he's just getting like millions of views every single video, all monetized. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Gonna get this uploaded tomorrow. And then also it's been a very heavy night of, again, AI, ChatGPT. I've just been sat on there for the longest time. As you can see right here, I've just been sat in ChatGPT generating a load of videos, and I've just uploaded them into the drive now. That's why I've literally just sat on my bed for a bit, because I was waiting for this files to upload. But this is essentially because a new model was released for an AI tool that I used to use for AI, and this is TikTok Shop stuff, so I wanted to try it out, and I produced some videos, and the quality is like, it's really getting scary, guys. Like, I think if you're not learning how to use AI tools, especially if you're in the world of social media and posting viral content, you really need to lock in with that. Like, it's actually scary, and I'm a bit concerned for the next couple of months in terms of where things are going to be headed, because it's really looking like the point where AI is going to take over, because especially the older people, they can't even differentiate between the two at this point now. So I'm not worried about it at all in my sense of things. I'm worried about it for the people that aren't looking to take advantage of AI, because if you're not learning how to use it first before other people and learning the actual skill of what works with one AI, because a lot of the time when you train yourself with one AI, the skills are directly transferable to another. They work in similar ways, so that's one thing I think has been really beneficial to me, and also why I'm someone that teaches the Create Towards program with TikTok Shop, where you get paid for, the Create Towards program with TikTok, where you get paid for your views, and then TikTok Shop as well, because I kind of get the best of both worlds. There's a reason no one else does it, because they don't have the effort to put in like I do, which is why I do it, because it opens up so many more doors for me, and that's why we have members doing methods that are completely fully AI, no product in hand, and making thousands of dollars. In fact, we have Ollie right here who's just dropped a new update. He's at 6.4k for the month, as you can see, halfway through. So really, we're on track right here for a 10k month, which is absolutely beautiful. And this is all one thing, all because of one thing. He just took action on what I suggested. I suggested something in the Forte Discord. He actually took action and tried it instantly, and through that he's been developing and hitting crazy numbers. As you can see, 6.5k halfway through the month is crazy. And this is like this guy's second month on shop. The first one he was just kind of testing around with things, and he fully locked in for this month, and he's doing insane numbers, which is just absolutely beautiful to see. We have another guy right here who joined the Forte Discord, and in one day he's already made 500 euros, so about $500 as well, which is absolutely beautiful to see as well. It just goes to show that, like, if you know what you're doing, TikTok Shop is a very beginner friendly business model, because this guy just watched some of the modules that I have inside the Discord, started posting, and bro, already made 500. I don't know if I spoke about this in another vlog, but yeah, Chris right here did 2.6k in just a couple days. Like, even though this is the last week, this is probably in like the last 3 days or something. As you can see, a major spike in performance, plus 63%, 63,000%, which is crazy. But he's an Inner Circle member, and he's never had any of these products in hand, because he's doing one of the AI methods we teach, which is again why I think it's so important, or why it's so beneficial for me to be teaching both, and I've continued to teach both, because one, no one else has the drive to do it, because they just don't have the effort. They want to fully lock in with one, and two, we get access to sort of methods like this, which are just perfect for people that are in non-eligible countries, because you don't need to get the product ordered to you. You can just make the videos from wherever you want, and you don't need to invest or wait for shipping or any of that stuff. Bro, you would actually think I'm in the trenches right now. I've got some instant noodles and some chicken in there, fucking air fryer, bro. At the moment, my schedule is just fried. I've got a call in like literally 13 minutes. That food's not even going to be done in 30 minutes, so I don't even know what I'm going to do. But I just don't have time at the moment to make proper food. I hate eating unhealthy. I'm going for a run later, so I literally need the carbs from the noodles, I guess. But I just need something quick right now, because I've just not had time. I've been so focused that I kind of lost track, and then I've missed lunch, and now I need to go on a call. It's just, that's cool. Right, what's good, people? We're going for a run now, and oh my days, this UK weather, what a blessing. This run is gonna slap differently. I'm tanned as fuck. I'm gonna hit a 10k today. Every single time I'm going for a run at this place, I'm just upping it 1k each time. Going with my boys, so it's gonna be a good run. It's always more enjoyable when you've got people around you. Even though throughout the week I go on runs on my own when I'm super locked in, sometimes it's nice to once in a while have a change. So I'm gonna go on a good run. Weather's perfect, evening run, and yeah, it's gonna be good. This right here is an absolute running essential. This little speaker, I'll show you what I do. I put it into, only on a long run I'll take this, because I want the speaker, so we can listen to it whilst we're on a run. Whack that in the back there, and then run with it. It's just literally like you're walking fucking, not walking, running fucking jukebox. Look how scenic this running route is. Look at the beauty of the UK weather right now. Running in this weather is literally like asking to die. Like, it's literally, in the UK, the heat is just not bearable, but I love putting myself through the pain. Got a little towel as you go on, but you gotta push yourself through that pain so everything else, your life becomes easier. Pick up my boy in the first time in the M4. I used to pick him up all the time in the Fiesta, so this is gonna be fucking jokes.
Two seconds. What the fuck?
Bro, I just literally fucking pulled it for 2 seconds.
And it felt like that.
Yeah, it's in comfort as well.
That's comfort.
Yeah.
Every day I put a mask on my face just to go from place to place, just to find a bit of peace, just to don't overtaste. There's some things
Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. This road is crazy. Bro, you know you're cooked when you're trying to sleep and you can hear the fucking birds, bro. I got a lisp right now because I got fucking retainers in. What in the minus aura points? About to run up a meeting, and it is way too hot in my room right now to be doing this shit, bro. Can't lie, don't know why I keep doing this to myself. It's too hot for this shit. The thing is, right, there's no breeze, and the air is just hot. Please excuse the absolute state I'm in, but I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. The heat, yeah? You know when you're running sometimes, or you get that ice cold breeze myth, there's no such thing. Absolutely boiling in the UK, I don't know why. I was in Greece last week, it was like 10 degrees hotter than it is now. It was like 35, but this feels hotter in the UK. The UK just feels like stuffy, but nah, I just got to keep pushing myself. Went for a run 2 days ago, and yesterday went to the gym and football, and run again today, so staying consistent, put myself in positions I don't want to be like. When I went to leave for a run today, I was like, I really can't be asked. I just wanted to have a shower, get fresh, nice cold shower, just looking for the day, but going for this run first, and I'm going to have a cold shower afterwards. That's just going to hit differently. Really random, we'll be chilling down here. I might start just stick my leg down there. Or some shit. But like, this isn't really the countryside, but like this sort of area, like these parts of the UK are actually quite nice, you know. Look how peaceful it is. The weather's nice, sun's nice, a little bit cloudy. I think the UK really isn't as bad as people make it out to be, you know. The only shitty thing about the UK, in my opinion, the worst thing is the taxes. I just can't get to grips with how much I have to pay in tax. When I see my tax bill, it's just long. Like, you put all that effort in, and bang, almost half of it's gone. It's just crazy. You're never left how much you think you are. Like, of course, when I'm talking about the numbers I'm doing, that's before tax. Once the tax is taken off, it's a bit of a different story. So you guys got to take that into consideration when you're looking to make money online, especially if you're living in a country where you have to pay a lot of taxes. The US, certain states are similar. UK, all of Europe's even worse than the UK for the most part. So yeah, you got to consider that, and that's one thing I'm just not a fan of in the UK, is the taxes are just horrible. But other than that, people in the UK, they like to say, oh, it's a negative mindset all the time. It just depends on who you surround yourself with, or if you just surround yourself with anyone anyway. You probably can see from our vlogs, there's not many other people involved. I think that's a key part to our success, is like, yes, some people thrive on working with others, but me, I prefer to just work on my own and do my own thing, and through that, like, I don't get any of these negative connotations to other people in the UK who have a negative mindset or whatever. So it just depends on how you choose to go about things. But yeah, I think the actual place itself, like, got some really nice places. If you moved into a house in the countryside, I think you'd be sorted. Lately though, I have, like, in the back of my head been thinking, like, where could I potentially move in the future, because the taxes, it just feels like I'm working so hard to the point where I could be keeping so much more of that if I just lived in a different place doing the exact same work. Or imagine I scale my income even more and I could be keeping more of it. I don't want to think about the tax side too much. I'd rather just keep trying to make more money, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to work best. But at the same time, when you're losing out on so much, you could be living somewhere else, only losing out on such a small percent. It is kind of annoying, but the options, Dubai, I don't think I'd ever live there, but I do want to go there. Basically this summer, I want to go for like a week, just to see what it's like, because I can't properly judge it unless I've been there. In other countries, what else have you got? You've got parts of the UK that actually are like Isle of Man, which are really good for tax, but I've heard not the best things about it. I don't really want to live there, to be honest. I'd rather just firm in the UK, but there are a couple options out there, guys. Let me know in the comments if you've got any good suggestions, potentially. But I've been aware of a few, but I know there's some that I still don't know about. These birds are going crazy. They must all be in that tree. They just won't shut up, man. Another reason why I've been going on runs is because I've got such bad hay fever. You might be thinking, oh, I was going to make it worse. But it just like releases all the mucus. Like, I get so blocked up in the morning and just flushes everything out through the ground on the run for some reason. But hay fever's been killing me. If you don't know, Americans, I don't think you call it that. You probably call it like pollen allergies or something like that. My eyes are so itchy. My nose is cooked. I can't breathe properly. It makes the running and the football and the gym harder, but can't really do anything about it in summer. It's just part of it. It is annoying though. It makes it so much harder to work, because I'm trying to work and I'm like itching my eyes. I just blow my nose every 2 seconds. It is low-key. I think working in the summer, especially in the UK, because indoors in the UK it gets so hot because we don't have AC. The houses are made of like really thick walls, so all the heat gets trapped inside. It is hard to lock in. I've just had my fan blasted, top off, just trying to stay as cool as possible. Ice cold drinks to stay locked in, but these distractions are just what you've got to push past with other people. They won't be able to. Other people in the seat will think, oh fuck it, I can't be asked to work, I'm just going to go sit outside and chill. So I guess it's a win for you, because you know that you're working harder and you can firm it. Bro, this test in front of me was the one I was gassing up in the vlog the other day. He's going to the same gym as you right now. What is it, a Model S? I think that's the only test I'd ever consider, because this one actually looks nice, and I'm guessing it's the fast one as well. Alright boys, at the gym now. Oh my days, it's boiling. When I got in the car to leave, like, this was an absolute sauna, because it's black. The leather is like so hot, but it does cool down quite quickly, to be fair. I'm gonna hop into the gym real quick and then get back, do some work, of course. I'm gonna be pretty quick today, to be honest. I don't want to be spending too much time. I've got a lot of shit I need to do. Gym session patterned. Oh my days, I've got the fattest pump ever and it's boiling. Looking beautiful. Only thing about summer is I know as soon as I get in this car, it's literally gonna be like an oven. I'm just gonna leave the door open for a bit, you know, just let the hot air out. Alright guys, I'm literally gonna go play football. I haven't played football in fucking ages. You know, when you get the grip socks out, some balls about to get kicked. So yeah, the weather's perfect for it. Gonna go kick some football. Come back, I'll update you guys what I've been. Well, in fact, I'll tell you now. I'll be so honest. The day's been so boring. That's why I haven't picked up my camera. Went to the gym and I've been sat here just going through all my invoices for like the last year for everything I've ever used. I'm just sending everything over to my accountant. It's been the longest, most tedious process ever, the boringest thing ever. But sometimes you got to dedicate like 2-3 hours to something like that. But now I'll get to enjoy the sun, and when I come back, I'll do some work that I actually will enjoy doing. So nostalgic. I'm about to play football where I used to play all my life. Look how scenic it is. Imagine having this in your garden. This picture is so sick. It's a wrapped up ball. Look at the sunset. It's just beautiful out here today. Obviously balled out as well. About to go smash. Pepe's gonna link up with the boys over there. One thing that's so good about this car that like I just don't understand is the handling. Like literally turning is just insane. It's so easy. It doesn't feel like I'm ever, I know it's rear wheel drive, I've got to be careful, but in the summer when the roads are nice and dry, like I can razz it down these country roads. And even with speed, the turning is insane and the handling is just crazy. It just feels so stable on the road, even though of course it is rear wheel drive. And there's someone going 1 mile an hour in front of me, great. Bro, the car's crackling so much after that drive. It sounds like it's raining in there. Alright boys, it is a little later in the day after football. It's like 1:30 right now. I'm low-key gonna get a bit of an earlier night because last night was so late, but apologies if you can hear the fan behind me. My room is boiling right now. It's the PC. This guy right here just, like, well, to be honest, it feels cool on top, but I know it's exerting some form of heat. It's making the room hot, but we got a W here from Herajak. Bro did €400 in a singular day with shop, and he literally started like not even a week ago. I'm not even trolling, bro. This shit's fucking crazy already in less than a week. And then today as well, Ashton. Bro did £518 in a day. This is his first £500 day. He's been going consistently with this way of shop for about 2 weeks now, and he's already gone ahead and done 500 in a singular day, which is absolutely insane to see. I just love to see it, man. Yeah guys, what I'm planning on doing, especially next vlog, I think I spoke about it earlier, but I actually forgot to talk about what I was going to say, is in the future, obviously, I'm working from my desk like this every single day. Same environment, very same, and I've been doing this since I dropped out of uni, which was last summer basically, so almost a year now. Actually, pretty much exactly a year on the dot. Before then, I was obviously working in my university dorm room, which is a very similar setup to this, just obviously not in this room, but it's still very similar. So what I want to do and what I'm thinking of doing is actually purchasing an office. So purchasing a dedicated office that's going to have loads of space, where I can set up multiple setups if I want. So if I want to have someone else around working, knocking in with me, because obviously a lot of the time it's just me, but when it comes to the business, I do want to expand in some form of way and implement other people into it as well. Whether it's getting a coach that I know, someone in real life or whatever, having 2 setups there, or just having 1 big setup there, having a sofa, just like fully customizing the whole office to exactly how I'd want it. Maybe you'll put like a little gym section in it, like just make it perfect and like have a really big space to work in. I feel like it's something I want to do next, just to like change up the working environment. If I don't want to work from home at my desk, I will just drive over to the office and lock in there for 6 hours, kind of type thing. And I want you guys to provide your suggestions and like what you think would be cool to have in the office, what would be good, what would be beneficial, and then allow you guys to like, you know, contribute to it, to the final thing. So I'm definitely going to be looking at that. In the next vlog, you're going to see me sort of touring and viewing different offices, and then I'll obviously pick one that works best for me in terms of the size, location, you know, if it suits the business or not. And then from there, the content's going to be insane. We're going to be basically working on the office every single vlog, trying to implement new things into it, new furniture, just really decorate it and just make it absolutely perfect. And obviously I feel like that's going to improve the quality of the work and just what I'm actually doing too, because I'm going to be in different working environments, so it doesn't feel the same all the time, and kind of kills that feeling of burnout. Because right now and over the past year, I have experienced times of burnout, but it hasn't stopped me from stopping completely. I will never ever be able to do that, but the burnout definitely like holds me back in terms of being at my 100% level. So it's something that I want to kind of alleviate from. So an office is definitely something that's going to be coming up in the next vlog, and to be honest, next vlog I'll probably go ahead and have that sorted already. I definitely want to go ahead and view some first, and then just pick the one that works best and just get straight into it and just deck it the fuck out. That being said guys, that's going to be the end of the vlog there. If you would like to go ahead and apply for the inner circle, like been seeing all the members doing insane results, you know, you're going to get one-to-one feedback from me and be guaranteed your first 5 figures online with TikTok. If not, you get a full refund. I'm going to leave that link in the description to go ahead and apply. It's completely free to apply. My team will reach out to you if you obviously feel like you're a good fit. And if you're someone that's like completely brand new to TikTok, you don't really know how it works, and again, my free training is going to be linked in the description too, and this is just going to teach you everything you need to know about the fundamentals of how TikTok works and how you properly monetize off of it. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to go and drop a like. I just spoke on like 90 million miles an hour there. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel with post notifications on. We're so close to 1k subs as well, so I really appreciate you guys. And I hope these motivations are some form of... See, I can't speak, bro. I hope these vlogs are some form of motivation for you guys. I'm super tired. My sleep schedule this week's been fried. And with that being said, guys, my socials are also linked in the description too, so feel free to follow me in there. There's daily content on there, just dropping source stuff on the Instagram, on the TikTok, all that stuff. So if you want to check that out, it's in the description. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I hope you can see the extent I'm going to make these vlogs on top of the work I'm already doing, because when I pick up the camera, bro, I'm already half dead. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.